So we've talked to thousands of coaches, and by far this is the biggest problem that is either slowing or even stopping you from building the business that you really want. Now, I want to share with you a story that I first told when I talked to James Schramgo's Super Fast Business event. Now, stick with me, because once you get past this lie, things are going to become so much more fun and easier for you to really build a business that gives you more freedom and more money. So here goes the story. There is 5 monkeys that were put into an enclosure, and there was a ladder and there was a bunch of bananas at the top of the ladder. Now, what happened was one of the monkeys started to go racing up the ladder to be able to get the bananas, but they had in the enclosure water jets. So as soon as a monkey wanted to get up the ladder, all the monkeys got sprayed with the water. So the second monkey goes racing up the ladder to try and get the bananas again. Everybody gets sprayed. Soon after, the monkeys learned, don't let anyone go up the ladder, because we're all going to get sprayed with cold water. But then the scientists did something really interesting. They took one of the monkeys out and then replaced it with a new one. So the new monkey coming into the enclosure, sees the bananas at the top of the ladder and races up. But before he can really get to the top, the monkeys rip the other monkey back down because they don't want to be sprayed with the cold water. And the scientists continue to do something really interesting. They continue to get one old monkey and replace it with a new monkey. Soon after, all of the 5 monkeys that started the enclosure were actually out, and there were 5 new ones. However, all of the new monkeys did not let anyone go up the ladder. And the thing is, they didn't know why, because none of them had been sprayed with the cold water. And this is why I want to share with you the story about the 5 monkeys, because this is what's going on in the health and fitness industry, in the health and fitness business world right now. And that's the way we do things around here. That's the problem. The monkeys said, that's the way we do things around here. We don't let people go up the ladder to get the bananas. And so much of the problem that is the big lie is coaches trying to copy what other influencers are trying to do. They're looking from the outside and trying to copy the methods, the strategies. They're funnel hacking their way in, but they're not understanding what is actually going on behind the scenes. And this is what I'm seeing is killing so many fitness businesses, because you could have done this right now. You could see some people that have really big followings on Instagram, or seen their websites, or seen their funnels, and you tried to copy their stuff. You tried to do what they have been doing, but you haven't gotten the results. You have just been frustrated from working so hard and really not seeing the clients or the income come in. And this is where I think it's really important right now for you to understand that things have changed. The health and fitness world, the way people are actually choosing their personal trainers, buying diets, buying training programs, the way people are really operating now is completely different from 5 years plus ago. And that's why I want to give you 3 quick facts. Let's actually roll up our sleeves right now and get to work, because you can avoid the monkey problem. You can avoid this is how things have been done in these 3 quick steps. And the first one is stop having so many cooks in the kitchen. The biggest problem so many trainers and coaches have is they're trying to look at so many different other people. They're trying to look at so many different funnels. They're trying to copy so many different other people. They're trying to listen to so many other people's podcasts or videos or blogs or books or articles and the plethora of information that's out there. And that's the problem. You know that you are absolutely drenched and overwhelmed in information. And I totally appreciate you watching and listening to this right now. But what I want you to do is just choose one cook. Have one cook in the kitchen following one recipe, and that's going to make sure you're going to be able to take faster steps to truly growing the business that you want. The second is focus, and the way that we use it in the Coaches Cartel is focus on the key projects that you have to follow in only the next 90 days. Just follow on the next 90 days and what you need to be able to do. And realistically, you're only going to be able to get between 3 to 5 projects done in a 90-day time block if you're being focused on that. What you need to be able to do is take all the other things that you could possibly be doing, and you need to stop them. You need to absolutely throw them in the trash. Know that you can come back to them later, but you're not going to focus on them now. You need to focus on the things that are going to give you the biggest growth, the fastest growth, the easiest growth right now. And that takes me into the third point, and that is accountability, measuring, and reporting. Now, in the health and fitness world, we know the importance of accountability because people need accountability to help stick to their diets, stick to their training programs and get the results that they want when transforming their bodies. And it goes the same for you building your business. But when it really comes down to is measuring and reporting. Measuring, and that is what is actually working. Do you know what's working in your business? Do you know what social media content, what Instagram posts, what videos, what emails, what sales pages, all the different things that you could be doing to grow your business? Do you know what actually is working? Because then you need to be able to report to someone, and that's where the accountability really comes in. If you are actually measuring what the key critical steps are, let's say your sales pipeline right now, then you know, and by reporting that to a person, you're going to be able to make sure that you're taking the steps to fix that pipeline. Because let's just say, for example, you're producing Instagram content over here and you're wanting to get clients over here. There's a bunch of different steps that have to happen. What usually happens when a client first comes on board, and I look at this pipeline for them, they've got leaky holes. They're losing people all the way through that pipeline. We just need to fill those gaps. So if you have that problem, we just need to figure out what are those leaky holes that you've got right now, and then let's fill them. Now, I've got a completely free training session that we just recorded with a big group of trainers, and I'll pop a link below for you to be able to get access to it. So this is really going to cover what is it that you need to be doing. So you can take a big step back, you can see your entire business and what needs to happen. So if you've got some leaky holes, how are you going to actually fill that? And plus, I want to share with you what the other coaches are using right now. So this is all about what's working right now, so you know what it is that you need to do and how are you actually going to do it. So as always, thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.